Welcome back to Back Jack. Today we'll be doing another How to Minecraft video, and this one we'll be ranking all the villager trades, whatever, like the type of villagers and their whatchamacallums, or whatever, the their works blocks, whatever you want to call them. So sit back, relax, grab some food snacks. Let's get right into the video. Okay, so I got six tiers. We got the GOAT tier, greatest of all time tier, amazing tier, good tier, solid tier, meh tier, and buff tier. So yeah, uh, so we'll start from bottom up, and this takes into account like what you could use them for, like how good they are to you, and what villagers like they make. So yeah, um, there's only one of my buff tier, and that's the forgot what block was, but it's basically the archery block, whatever the flip. So the problem with this one is it has no use besides the villager, so that's half of. Uh, that means that at minimum, I mostly can only get solid at just because of the fact that half of it is literally just not available because you can't do anything with it. Then villager wise, he's not that super important of a villager, so I think he trades. Is the one that trades sticks or whatever? But I'm not a big fan of that trade unless like he's discounted. But at that rate, I'd rather have like one zombie flesh for one emerald than that. So yeah, got that in the buff tier. Then next is the meh tier. So this is we got the wandering trader. Reason I got him here is yes, he's obviously not a work spot like block whatever, but he's a villager like trade with. So yeah. So again, max you get is solid. But I got him a meh because like a lot of times like if I need like a jungle sapling or something, he has it, and those aren't easy to come by. So or like whatever, they're easy to get stuff that you don't know exactly where those biomes are yet in your world. So that's what I got for the meh tier. The next is the Cauldron's also in the meh tier because the dine's really nice, but Leatherworker is probably the worst. Whatchamacallit, worst villager trade with. So meh tier. The reason I had it up one from buff is just the fact that you can dye stuff with it, and now you can put snow in it and lava and stuff. It's just really useful. So yeah. Next is solid tier, and first I got the smoker. Being able to cook food twice as fast is really solid, and being able to trade already cooked meat is really good. So or just like really solid. So I got that in solid. Next is the stonecutter. Originally, before I added in like how before based on villagers, I had the stonecutter and just meh, but I moved it up to. I think actually I didn't buff, but I moved it up to solid just because the stonecutter is such a helpful tool for like builders and stuff. So yeah, I got that there. And the villager is pretty bad. Like he's solid, I guess, if you're a builder. But yeah, so got that in solid. Next is the uh whatchamacallit, the thing that you make banners with, whatever, I forgot what it's called. Probably should look that up for this video, but you know, it's whatever. Basically the being able to buy beds from was really solid for when I was farming for netherite. So that's that's like the only true like solid thing with them. Plus the fact that just that's how you make banners easy, so that's why it's in my solid. Next is the barrel. Again, the barrel is just a really good looking block to put on like walls and stuff. It's another chest, which is really good. Um, and but the problem is the fisherman ain't that good of a villager trader list, so I got that there. And then next is the map block, or whatever you want to call it, cartographer table, or whatever you want to call it. Basically, just maps are so important, so that's why I have it so high. If it wasn't because of that, I would have had it lower. But I have it there, I guess, because of that reason. And then next is the good tier. And I only have one thing in there, and that's the Brewing Stand. Potions are really important, so that's what I got there. To be honest, you know what? No. I'm going to do some changes real quick. But I was going to go to the Amazing tier, and they're going to move up the... I don't think I'm going to move anything up. Wait, I moved the... Just because I use so much, the Stone Cutter up to good. Okay, so the Amazing tier is... I got to start off with the Grindstone. Which people get experience back and stuff for stuff that you don't even want. Like... bows and stuff from like farms that you don't even want, but at least you get experience by doing that. It's really dope, and being able to combine stuff without having to pay for it is dope. So yeah, it could be in the goat tier really, but I think that's the Toolsmith one, and the Toolsmith is solid, but he's probably out of the three, he's probably the least one I like. So yeah, and the next is the blacksmith table. Being able to make netherite is extremely useful, so that's why I said amazing, and also being able to weapons, making it like getting easier diamond swords and stuff is really useful. So yeah, got that there. Then the armor, the blast furnace because being able to smelt ore is so useful, twice fast. And being able to the armor is probably number one just because how expensive armor is to make. So being able to pay for it is good. And then the fact that you can coal with all those is also dope. Pretty cool for emeralds. But then the final one is the Brewing Stand. We already went over. Wait, no, we haven't. Potions are really important to be able to make zombie villagers into villagers. Also the fact that being able to trade for XP bottles and stuff in zombie flesh for emeralds. Giving zombie flesh for emeralds is really nice. So that's why I got that there. And then the goat tier, we got the composter, and the reason I got that there is being able to trade just random crops or whatever for relatively cheap for emeralds is dope. And the composter being able to just get bone meal for crops that you don't even want, like seeds and stuff, is really cool. And I don't feel like I'm just throwing them into lava, so I don't feel like I'm wasting them. And then then the final one is in the goat tier is the librarian table thing. Basically, librarian mini books, clutches, flip. Really good. Probably one of the number one villagers. Not probably, it is. And I guess the thing itself ain't too. I guess cool, whatever, and you can read, but it's not too exciting. But just the fact that you get mini books for so cheap, it just automatically gets put in the goat tier. And it's not like that the use for is useless. It makes sense why it's in the game. So yeah. If you enjoyed this video, don't drop a like and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials down below. Hit the bell. I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So the day this is going up, I'll be streaming from 5 to 8. 5 a.m. No, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.